Lebetkin, the rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. So, last week the big news was Shooty Gatwa and Millie Gibson were in the Sixties. Well, no, they were in the present day. Their characters were in the Sixties. And may I say, looking fantastic. The one constant that really, really sticks with this new era of Doctor Who is how much I like Shooty Gatwa and Millie Gibson. And I really like Millie Gibson. Right. Really super duper like Millie Gibson. And I never heard her speak. So, yeah, that's quite impressive. But I do like them both. I think they're both going to be good. But what are they doing in the 60s? And again, they look fantastic in those outfits. What are they doing in the 60s? Well, you know, the Doctor Who shill media got right on that and started speculating it. And it is mostly as dumb as you could possibly imagine. They never disappoint. They are just dumb people that say dumb things, even about things that I'm quite interested in. Okay, Millie Gibson, Shooty Gatwa as Doctor Who, and Ruby Sunday looking very, very good. So anyway, I talked about this on a live stream. This is on Saturday night. I'm recording this intro. What day is this? Monday today, on Monday morning. When's this video going out? I don't know. Come and join me on a live stream. I live stream every freaking night, right? Every freaking day, night, depending where you're on the world. On Fridays, I do it a little bit quicker because I need to be finished before the Jewish Sabbath. Well, I live stream every day, and we have fun. We hang out. We take the piss. That's basically, you'll see in this clip, right? You'll see that's exactly what we do. Can I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think. What do you think they're doing in the 60s? Do you care? Are you out? A lot of people are out, right? A lot of people were not happy with the stuff we see. The hub was a bit wavering, but I think it's going to be okay. I don't know. Hard to tell, baby. You can tell me I'm a doctor. No. It is hard to tell. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, comment. That'll be fantastic. I stream daily, as I say, on Twitter, on Rumble, and on YouTube. You can get me on all those platforms. I put out these little videos on those as well. And on Facebook, and a bit on Instagram. It's all in the video notes. Like, just look at the video notes, and that's where you will find me. If you want to be super nice to me, head over to Rumble and subscribe to me there. That is the platform that is way the best for me. Like, way the best. As I said, like, share, subscribe. Comment is fantastic. All those things that make the algorithm think that you're not playing to an empty room, that this is not playing to an empty room, is very, very helpful. And I thank you very much for helping me out with that. Anyway, with that introduction done, let me head over to me from a couple of nights ago. Okay, let's see what they got to say about the 6th setting. I do look, on the upside, I think this looks very good. All right? I genuinely do. If it's going to be with Jinx Monsoon singing, I have to see it, okay? It sounds like it'll be shit. Yeah, I'll go that far. It sounds like it'll be shit. But I don't know. Like, I'll watch it. I'll watch it, and I'll review it honestly. It sounds like it'll be shit to me, all right? Doctor Who's new 60s setting continues a theme of Rusty Davis' return. Yes, very gay, apparently. Shooty Gatwa's Doctor Who is going back to the 1960s, strengthening the links between Rusty Davis' new era and the show's earliest period on television. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I mean, what you say makes sense. Doctor Who is going back to 1960 with Shooty Gatwa's first season, continuing the emerging theme of Rusty Davis' new era. Lots and lots of gayness. The BBC also revealed pictures of Shooty Gatwa and Millie Gibson. Okay. Very good. That looked good. Imperial costume for an upcoming episode of the upcoming 60s, where they'll face Jinx Monsoon's mysterious villain. I guess that's confirmed now, right? 1960s is an appropriate setting, given the show's 1960s anniversary is in 2023. On November 3rd, 1963, Doctor Who emerged during a period of the post-war optimism in the 1960s, taking its place alongside cult driving like the Beatles and James Bond to reach huge cultural global success. I would agree with that. Yeah, that definitely seems reasonable, right? By harking back to the 1960s, with Shooty Gatwa's swinging 60s look, Rusty Davis' new era of Doctor Who is going right back to Doctor Who and continuing its self-referential trend in new episodes. I mean, look, we saw this in Remembrance of the Daleks. I think Remembrance of the Daleks is one of my favorite tributes. Okay, favorite tributes, episodes, Remembrance of the Daleks and More Trials, More Tribulations, right? both of which fantastic. Oh, I was watching the other day What We Left Behind, the Deep Space Nine documentary. Absolutely fantastic. I love that documentary. Anyway, I digress. Rusty Davis' new era is going right, blah, 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 blah. Airing almost 6 years after the final episode of the classic run, Davis' first Doctor Who era was notably nostalgia reverse. That is true, as it was keen to not alienate a new audience. Yeah, listen, the costume itself was very contemporary, right? Very normal, right? Like David Tennant came in at a time where they wanted to move more in the direction of Doctor Who, right? In more traditional. And it just kind of worked together, right? Now that Doctor has been taken back on our screens for longer, it's been away. Rusty Davis is now embracing the show's extended history. Well, what he's doing is re-establishing the brand because it was completely destroyed, right? I mean that's what but he's re-establishing it. Super queer, okay? Just super queer with the dancing queen. I mean, yeah, really, very much. I think we'll call this video Pink News calls Rusty Davis' new era a camp remake. Was it called again? Camp revamp. Yeah, we'll definitely use that in the thumbnail. Camp revamp. Is Pink News' description of the new Rusty Davis' new era of Doctor Who chillingly accurate? Could be, right? Could be. Rumors around for the Doctor Who 2023 and beyond suggest that some strong links to the show's era. The first Doctor era character Celestial Toymaker, we believe, Doctor's granddaughter Suzanne has been rumored to return. Oh, that'll be interesting. I haven't heard that rumor. On top of all these, as yet unveiled rumors, is Rusty Davis' revelation that future episodes will name check Heart of the era villain Maverick Chen. Okay, I always thought his name was Maverick Chen. I didn't realize Maverick Chen. I'm still amazed. Years. I'm like in my 50s and I found out. Right? Like, really? I'm amazed, right? I'm amazed. I mean, it amazes me that there's a good 30 years of my life I thought I pronounced his name wrong, right? Thank God I never had a conversation, right? Or I mumbled a lot and people didn't realize, right? Yeah. Anyway. On top of these, as yet, as a Maverick Chen implying will harken back to the ambitious 1965, the Dalek Master Plan. I listen. There has to be somebody working on recreating the lost episodes via AI. That technology has to exist, right? There's so much data you can put in to like lock it in. You can use the existing footage as a style sheet, right? And the existing like whole era as a style sheet. You can use the telly snaps, and you've got the soundtrack. You should be able to marry them together and AI a new Doctor Who. That'll be incredible. I'd like to see an experiment with an episode that we have. Right, let's try it with like Tomb of the Cybermen episode 1. Right, let's do a back-to-back, right, and see what comes out better. That would be fascinating, right? That would be absolutely fascinating. But yeah, the technology has to be there. Could you imagine? Something I was amazed about in watching Fury from the Deep, other than how shit it was, the animation was, is how crisp the footage is here. Yeah, I can show you a clip. Video. This is go over here. Hang on. Because these clips are very very short, but man, the foot is so clear, right? It's actually amazingly clear. Yeah, that's waking up. Come on. Doctor Who. the TARDIS. There we go. Doink. We go second Doctor. Fury from the Deep. Where is it? Over here. Do we have anime 8mm footage? Is this it? Oh, where'd it go? Oh, surviving footage. Yeah. Yeah, it's the bits over here where they're in the yeah, these bits. Yeah, look how clear this imagery is. I mean, yeah.
Switch it on, man! Switch it on! Oh, hold on, Jimmy. Which is the connector switch? The connector switch!
Oh, so good. So good. I don't want to get a copyright strike, but looks so good. But yeah, again, we should have AI that this it has to be possible, right? The technology is absolutely there. Anyway, I digress. What Doctor Who are we getting? Is this connected? Okay. The return of the 1960s is an ideal opportunity for the Doctor Who to reflect upon where it's been, where it's going. The returning period of Doctor Who, Genesis 6 decades later, in a good way to interrogate the 60s nostalgia, some previously done in the 7th Doctor, The Remembrance of the Daleks. Yeah, written by Ben Arich, detective, 1960s. Brilliant. That was brilliant, right? It's commentary on racism and connecting a Daleks. That's how you do it, right? That's how you actually have a good social commentary. That whole era was fan-fucking-tastic. That followed by a Happiness Patrol. I mean, it's absolutely fantastic. Right, what else is in there? And then you had Great Greatest Show. You had, sadly, you had, Happiness Patrol. That was that? Yeah, it was that, yeah. Right, and so, yeah, Greatest Show and Silver Nemesis. Okay, everything apart from the script was good on Silver Nemesis. Okay, everything right. Honestly, the Cyber Fleet was fantastic. Yeah, everything was fantastic. 1 second, just getting incoming. Oh, it started. Something from TV Zone. Yeah, 1 second. Oh, are we going to get the trailer? I don't know. Let me look on Twitch again. Hang on. Because Rossi Davis has just put out 2 hearts plus a diamond. Yeah, look at TV Zone. TV Zone UK. There you go. Oh, TV UK Zone. My bad. TV UK Zone. Let's go. Okay, fine. Let's. Apparently, just tweeted this. So if we have a, doesn't look like it. I'm seeing anything, and I'm whizzing through it. No, it doesn't look like anything recently happened. Okay, we'll have to go to Dan's stream. maybe I'll try and be in both streams at once. No, I won't. Oh, this is really annoying. I thought that was recently tweeted. Oh, so annoying. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Let's go back to the article. So you can see, yeah. So it was there. That was the perfect way to address the subject matter. Like, it really wove it in the script. It didn't preach to you at all. It was in an exciting narrative. Everything was work. And Remembrance of the Daleks is nearly a perfect song. I mean, the reveal of the kid, you're a slave, Arrakis. You were born to serve the power of the Daleks. So it's just wonderful. Right, you thought that was Davros, the war battle computer. You had the landing Dalek spaceship, your special weapons Dalek. Sylvester McCoy was just so on his game. It was such a bold reimagining. I love the scene where he fills inside the trooper and he's like, massive internal displacement. They're wonderful. Anyway, the Christian did something similar when it took the 13th Doctor to 19th American line. No, it didn't. It failed in every way. It was a boring, peachy piece of shit. Although comparatively recent in regard to the genesis of Doctor Who, racial tension and the Jim Crow laws made in the 1950s. By who? Who made those Jim Crow laws? Do you remember? Was it the Democrats? Reason in regards to the genocide, Dr. Ray, blah, blah, blah. One of the most hostile and dangerous historical moments. Yeah, it was such a boring episode. It'll be fascinating to say, yeah, no, don't do anything like this again. Do nothing like 96 is Doctor Who. Are we going to do this one? Shall we? Oh, we got 2 stories. I know. We'll see what they're like. Is this a long one? I'm fixing with you. Okay, this seems relatively painless. Let me see if anybody knows in chat. Cam Crash calls it. How you doing, Cam Crash? Adolf Space Hitler. Matthew Bounders here. If Pink Hughes likes it, you know it's bad. It really is a very bad sign, right? It really. I mean, like, this is from a huge supporter of the new era, somebody who wants to absolutely love it. This is a very bad sign, Russell. Right? I mean, you might be struck yourself off in Pink News, but we're not. Fine. Not much is known about upcoming season 14. The BBC promo photos have given us a tiny glimpse into one specific episode. In the photos, 15th Doctor, blah, blah, blah. Surprisingly, this won't be in the mid-90s. If anything, the promo photos appear to call back to one infamous episode. Was it infamous from the show's second season, The Idiot's Lantern? There's even potential to make some major improvement. What's wrong with The Idiot's Lantern? Like, I might rewatch this show tonight, right? Even though season 2's The Idiot Lantern is one of David Tennant's many episodes, it's actually one of the worst episodes of the season. Okay, please explain. Wait a minute. Let's have a look at this season. 1 second. Doctor Who episode guide. I'm smelling bullshit. Okay. Wikipedia. 10th Doctor. Idiot's Lantern. So what else we got? Fear Her. Fuck off. Fear Her is there. Leave it alone. Age is Still, Rise of Cybermen. Both inferior. Yeah, and they were. I'm sorry. I like the Cybermen. Tooth and Claw. New Earth is inferior. I mean, yes. New Earth is Tooth and Claw equals better. School Reunion better. Go on the Fireplace better until the last 10 minutes. Rise of Cybermen. Age is Still worse. Impossible Planet, Satan Pit equal. Love of Monsters, love it. I know a lot of people hate it. Fear Her, way worse. Army and Ghosts and Doomsday. They're equal to worse. Okay, so fine. We have dispelled that ridiculous rumor. A massive part of it for 1 second. Somebody just sent me a link. I wonder what this is. Okay. Somebody made a hate video about someone. Okay, well done. Okie dokie. Fine. Well, what was I up to? A massive part of Doctor Who episode is villain. For The Idiot's Lantern, there's a new villain, The Wire, which had a strong potential of being a compelling antagonist for Doctor and Rose. The creature takes the form of a woman from a British TV program, Maureen Lipman, and is wonderful. And has a mission to feed on humanity through their TV screens as they watch the crowning of the new monarch. Yeah, it's a great idea, right? This is before we hated being British and everything about reality, all right? This leads to a bunch of people getting without faces in an elaborate cover-up of what would be an attempt at social commentary about widespread media consumption. Okay. Wire is hungry. The Iceland established an interesting premise, but fails to capitalize on its strengths. For example, compared to villains like the Daleks, the Wire doesn't really prove a particular threatening villain. Well, I only had one appearance. It was it was fine. I was like, oh, it wasn't as scary as the Daleks. That's really what? How dumb. Which diminishes the scariness. Yeah, the Daleks is scarier. Okay, we agree. This isn't helped by the fact that the Wire's poorly established motivations which seems to leave a lot to be desired. I can put up with it. The fact that the wired chaos can easily be stopped with the simplest act of turning a TV off means there was never a strong foundation to build. Oh, that's not true. Like, once a wire gets you in its grip, you're like, oh, you get your face, oh. It's like, you just one blink and you got. In addition to having a terribly weak villain, I don't agree with his weak villain. It was an interesting villain. It wasn't a world unbeating villain. It was an interesting villain that they had to work to defeat, right? And a terribly weak villain. Perhaps one of the worst episodes. Sid is sidelining the beloved character Rose. No, she had her face taken. It was gave something to fight for. Instead of working alongside the Doctor, she always does. Rose is snatched up while I am trapped inside a TV for most of the episode. It was a good idea. All right. Sorry. I'm like, no, it's not that representation. It's a episode. You fucking prick, aren't you? Not only does this effectively remove Rose from the story, but it reduces a mid-damsel in distress. Oh no, yeah, which the Doctor saves. Okay, they did that in Parting of the Waves as well. Rose, I'm coming to get you. Reducing Rose to a mere plot device, moron, plot device. Is not a huge disservice of the character because that's what they said. Who wrote this? I bet this person's 12. Maddie Davis. Let's have a look about Maddie Davis. Please give me your Twitter. Oh, there you go. There you go. Maddie Davis is an artist, writer, and lifelong movie buff. She's 12. Steve Nicks is a fairy godmother, and you'll always find her covered in paint with a Dr. Pepper in her hand. Okay, let's have a look at her Screen Rant for CBR active profile. Support me in my dreams. All right, let's have a look. No, I want to. No. Okay, let's have a look at your. I'm going to give you money. MCU Phase 4 just got more exciting. What is this? Unpublished, right? Well, I thought we were going to have. I was going to see some art. Former Screen Rant, Indeed, LinkedIn, I think. She looks like she's 12, though. Well, that's it. Let's go and look at Twitter, see if we can find her. Again, if it's not a bonkers one, we won't take the piss. Locked. Tweets are protected, but she does look like she's 12, right? So, okay, Maddie. Is it the same person you think? Could well be. She looks very young. Fine. She doesn't look out particularly for me. So we're fixing Idiots Lantern's greatest. Yes. So you didn't like the villain. So what are you planning on doing? Incoming, so not to see why the episode has got mixed reviews from fans. It wasn't bad. Leave it alone. You just consumed with representation. Well, there's an endless stream of storylines that could land in the 15th Doctor in the 19th. There's obviously a connection to the Aegis Lanterns in the throwback fashion alone. However, the upcoming things will think that actually improve on the problems presented in the Aegis Lantern. For starters, a way to atone for the sins of season 2 is to avoid sidelining character route. God, dude. You are a one-thought pony. Literally that. Yeah, you're a one-thought pony. You can think about, like, oh, my God. It's just the dumbest thing ever. Did I just find the... Oh, here we go. Teaser. Let me just download it. Fine. We'll finish the article, then we'll do the teaser trailer. But video downloader. Oh, where'd it go? It's like nothing. And a second. This looks like a teaser for a teaser. Fine, we're going to finish the article first. Okay, here we go. We'll go back to Blink. Where are we up to? Fine. Fine. So don't make her into the Downs. She doesn't look like she is, actually. I mean, she looks like she's very pivotal in the episode. She's helping the Doctor. I think she's going to be a great companion. Here's the thing. I think we're going to have lots and lots of really cool Doctor Who with lots and lots of very camp actors. Like, it's going to be, I don't know. That's what it seems like it'll be to me, right? So I just think Shooty and Billy will be good. Like, will Shooty play it gay? Very possibly at this point, right? I can certainly see it. Right, Russell's like, yeah, Millie, yeah. I don't know. We have to wait and see. Avoid silent Ruby Sunday. There's also an opportunity to capitalize on Doctor Who's strange history by jumping back in the 1960 era of the show itself. The show originally aired in 1963, and the decade introduced many villains still being used today. Dalek Cybermen. However, there's also many villains in the 26th round that not explored. So he wanted to bring back Macra, Yeti, Quarks, Moroks. What was it? Moroks? Zerons. I don't remember Moroks. Wait, aren't they from? Aren't the Moroks from? What's it called again? Colin Baker, Time Lash. They were, weren't they? Doctor Who. Let's have a look. Oh, Space Museum. Right, who's the other ones? Zerons. Let's have a look. Hang on. Where is it? Looking around. There you go. Sorry. Zerons. Dude, you just Googled this. Zerons were a peaceful people whose weapons for Imperia, the Morats committed genocide. Okay, fine. It's the same era, though. It's, what's it called again? They're, what's this story again? Space Museum. Right. Reasonably shit. Reasonably shit. One strong candidate could be one strong candidate could easily be season 14 standout. Be the season 14 standout is the mysterious warlord. Oh, he's saying going to bring the warlord back as last in the 1969 series of the War Game. Okay, this is just fan wankery. At this point, right? It's like it is. It's just fan wankery. I'm sorry, which was also the final story of the decade, giving a strong story potential that comes with the Doctor. Again, is right for fixing the issues. The issues presented and resulting in the more epic storytelling. Something less problematic. We don't want problematic. No. Problematic is problematic and scary. My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you are notified when new videos drop.